In the modern-day world, there's more information circling in the news than ever before, isn't there? But don't worry, the tech giants are stepping in to help us all through the deluge, it seems. Facebook, for one, now has announced more funding for online projects to tackle that pesky fake news. But as Caleb Maupin's been finding out, there are growing concerns that freedom of speech is being eroded at the same time.
Facebook, Twitter, and other social media giants have long maintained that they are simply neutral networking tools. When it comes to news, they say that they have no agenda. But it turns out that they do. Profile is BuzzFeed's new interview project, and it's sponsored by Facebook.
We are creating a dedicated section for news shows produced exclusively for Facebook by news publishers.
At this point, Facebook is investing millions of dollars into news programming. And the lineup doesn't just stop at BuzzFeed. There's ABC News, CNN, and Fox News. And this fits a growing trend of social media outlets trying to influence news and politics. Notice how Apple just launched a section of its website dedicated to coverage of the upcoming midterm elections.
The 2018 midterm election section helps readers follow the latest on the elections from reliable sources, selected by Apple News' team of experienced editors.
Only reliable sources, they tell us, so nothing to fear. Meanwhile, YouTube is now funding what they call authoritative news sources. And Google sounds almost messianic.
We announce funding to support the future of news. Authoritativeness is essential to viewers, so we've been investing in new product features to prominently surface authoritative sources.
Does this mean that YouTube is more than just a platform, that it's taking on a new form? Well, according to its parent company, Google, it's not.
We're not a newspaper. We're a platform for sharing of information. This is a platform from which news can be read from news sources.
Those who fund programming have a lot of ability to influence it. Worst case scenario, it boils down to an existential threat. This is how Julian Assange put it.
Burgeoning digital superstates such as Google, Facebook and their Chinese equivalents, who are integrated with the existing order, have moved to re-establish discourse control. This is not simply a corrective action. Undetectable mass social influence, powered by artificial intelligence, is an existential threat to humanity.
The USA presents itself as a democracy in which the will of the people prevails. But who voted for Mark Zuckerberg? Who voted for Bill Gates? These individuals are pretty far beyond Washington, D.C., and they're far less accountable to the public. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.
Yeah, we spoke to TV host and political commentator Steve Maltzberg, who thinks that tech giants use fake news these days as a way to censor their feeds.
They want to control content when it comes to news. They're using the term fake news and the outcry against fake news as an excuse to monitor and basically censor what their users see. What is quality journalism? It's whatever Google decides it is. In the end, they're going to censor what they want to censor. And any kind of censorship is wrong. They're going to pick the news that they think their people should be seeing and promote it. It's going to be liberal, left-wing, Democrat viewpoints, and conservative viewpoints will be pushed aside. That's what this is all about.